Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Dean Wolfe here. I've got Liam from Australia, from the band Higgs Field. Really nice to be able to connect with you, Liam. So let's start at the beginning then. Higgs Field is how long have you guys been together as a band?
So it started out with myself and the bass player Kyle, and we started out August 2018. We just got together, had a couple of beers, and then we're just like, let's put a band together, man.
Yeah.
And then we had Dylan and Frosty. They joined us start of 2019, middle of 2019, around there. And they, they made the band, really.
You're the guitarist.
Yeah, mate, yep.
You sing in some of the songs?
Yeah, singing a couple of the songs. The singer in our band, Dylan, he's an awesome guitarist. He's got a YouTube channel himself, Dylan Leggett. Look him up. He's bloody brilliant. So we can't let that go to waste sometimes. I've got a bit of a dreary voice, but I sing on the Mason, the Source, and I do backup vocals in the rest.
My favorite on your EP, my favorite song is The Source.
Oh, thanks, man.
So what are your major musical influences between all of you, would you say?
So I think the major influence has probably been just all the different bands that we listen to. So we've all got a little bit of a different music taste. So like for myself, it's a lot of prog, so a lot of Porcupine Tree, Cog, Rush, Mars Volta, that sort of stuff, that high-pitched sort of voice. I love that. I don't know what it is about it, but it just gets me engine going. But I also love my punk and hardcore as well, so Clowns, Friends of Rom, all that sort of stuff. And then a few of the other boys are in a bit of metalcore, a bit of jazz, a bit of this, that, the other. We're all just we just love music, man. Mm-hmm. So I think with that EP in particular, we were going for a bit of a, rock prog sort of vibe.
How long did it take you to record all the tracks for this EP?
We recorded it very, very quickly. It probably took a course of from when we started recording to when we got the first mix. And keep in mind that we kind of got dicked around a little bit with a producer that we brought on board. So, and then we ended up doing it ourselves, which was a bit of a, we'll just see how it goes. It doesn't really matter. And, I suppose when you have a bit of faith in the music that you write, you sort of, it's almost like the members of the band will know what they want to hear in the mix the most. And it's weirdly enough, we thought that we might have a few little disagreements with this, that, the other, and I think it's just the type of people that are in the band. Everyone's on the same page all the time. It was like every time we said something like that, we all agreed, which is phenomenal. But it really took probably a period of 2 months. So it was done fairly quickly. I've been playing guitar since I was about 12. So, always wanted to be in a band. When I was a kid, you'd air guitar to AC/DC and Metallica and all that sort of stuff. And then, as you get older and you start, actually playing your instrument and you want to get your mates involved and all that sort of stuff, sometimes that's not necessarily going to work. And we've been really, really fortunate in that we got 4 good mates in a band that all actually know how to play their instruments and are all talented. Probably except for myself, I think. I don't, can't toot my own horn too well, but as far as like Dylan, his guitar techniques are fantastic and his vocals are very unique and wonderful. And then you got Bradley Frost, the drummer. I mean, his timing is impeccable, and his fills and some of the beats that he does, I mean, they just blow your mind. I could sit there and watch him for hours just with no other music, just with him on the drums and Kyle on the bass. I mean, that's my partner in crime. You know, he's just always on the same page, always on the same level, and always willing to experiment. I think a lot of bands nowadays they shove themselves into a genre. They don't experiment as much as they should. And you know, at the end of the day, you should be able to experiment, play around, and if it sounds good and it works and you get that feeling from it, and you know, like for me as a guitarist, I've got to be able to, my hands have got to dance. You know, I've got to be able to, you know, it's all well and good playing a certain pattern, but if I can get that bit of a jump happening, you know, absolutely beautiful. That's what we want. Awesome, right. Dean. Thank you very much for that, mate.
Okay. All right, no problem. So take care. We'll be in touch again. Mate. All right. Talk to you later. Okay.
I'd say, mate. Bye.